Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. This is uh, today is August 20, 2025. What we're gonna look here is the DAX 40 projection. All right. Again, disclaimer. Gotta do that and subscribe, people. If you like what you see, hit the button and subscribe. All right. Let's get into this study here, these projections. Alrighty, DAX. This is happening right now at 1:53 p.m. We already established that the general direction of the movement is to the downside. All right, how we did that? Our high point, our low point. We use our Fibonacci retracement. If you look at my last video about the DAX, you see how I did that. All right, impulse, retracement back to my selling area here. Never went above this point. Therefore, the trend is down. It's as simple as that. If this point is not bridged, this is going down, baby. All right. Now, of course, this is the market. Look, the market do crazy stuff. All right. But the general direction is this way. Can you see it? All right. Now that we have the general direction, what going on in this last part of the equation? That is the question. How, according to this projection, this price should reach this part in here. And if you look to the left, you can actually see that this area here is a very relevant area. You can see how the price behave here back. Remember what we do, we look at the back projected to the future. All right. Now let's see this section here. You can actually see impulse retracement, impulse retracement, impulse retracement. It had not breached any of these points. Therefore, this movement should continue to the downside. Okay. Now let's get a little closer here. We already saw this in my last video about the DAX. Now let's set this up here a little closer. A little closer. What do we see? Impulse, retracement, impulse, retracement. You cannot make this thing up, people. Impulse, retracement. And you see it? Impulse. And I did a little bit. I entered somewhere in here. Let me see. Oop, no. I hate the freaking history thing. What is it? This is happening right now. I'm doing this right now. Can you see it? I enter in there. My projection is down here. I don't know if you can see this red line. We're going to do it right now, okay? Let's see it. Let me take it out of the way so we don't have any entertainment here. Trade level, historic. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right, what do we see? A highest point and a new high, lowest low. Can you see it? First was here, then it broke, came back up once again. So this is the lowest point to the downside. All right, let's draw our Fibonacci tool. Fibonacci retracement from the highest point to the lowest point. You know. So how far this particular section of the leg will go? How far it will go? Well, here, according to Fibonacci, that was the first target from up here. It's 100%. Well, actually, it was here because I didn't know this. This is established a new leg. So the last target was reached here. Now pull back, and I find it here. All right. So how far we can project this to the downside? Let's use Fibonacci expansion. Okay. Where are you? Object Fibonacci expansion. 1 point, 2 point, and we bring it back up to the beginning. All right. And what do we have, people? By experience, this level is a bomb. Okay. Let's see it. Insert object. This level here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this point here. Almost here. Look back here. You don't have to get too far to see that something happened here. So what is my target? Boom! Sitting down there. When this is gonna go down, we're gonna see now. All right? When we can expect this to happen. But for now, let's get them out of the way and let's look back. Remember, we look at the past, projected to the future, and you can tell that is something along this line. Something fundamental along this line that cause the price to reverse. What is it? Well, I speculate probably this is an area that banks and financial institutions, because we are irrelevant, we don't cause any change. We are so tiny, all right? But nevertheless, look at this, man. What? 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 This is a major area, people. Let me stop playing because people may misunderstand that. All right, can you see this? We can say that this point have what? Historical relevance. Big one. Look at this. This is 2005, June 2025. What else? What else? What else? You see, something always happen, even news. Look at this. What happened here? Let me see. May 2025. Anybody knows what happened? This was a fundamental change here. But see that all the fundamentals are reflected on the chart. All right? You know what? Let me go to the daily chart because that's the one I like to trade. Yeah, let me get a little closer. You can see, guys, that this is relevant. You can see it. Something happened along this line. Something fundamental. People buy or sell at this particular level. Remember, the stocks are the currency is the stock of the country. This is an index of the German economy. Okay, and hopefully this will reach this point. If I were up here, I would have my first target here, but now I'm gonna let it rip to the next level. All right, now when we can expect this? All right, let's use another tool. If you saw my video of the British pound, I use it there. I'm not gonna use it again. Remember the correlation: British pound and British and German index. These are similar economy. All right. Wow, I can't believe I say that. The British and the Germans. Well, nevertheless. Okay, let's use our time Fibonacci time zones, time projection. All right. This is highly speculative. I do it because I want to have an idea more or less when the price is going to reach an area. Okay, what do we want to take? The last, this is too short for my opinion. All right. Let's take this point, this impulse here. Impulse up here, retracement. So we can expect this price to reach this level farther away, August 22. You see the line? This cannot be because it's already there. Unless something happened, maybe an alien invasion to Germany and the price dropped. All right. But if everything remains the same, this is the part that nobody explained to you. These studies say if everything remains the same, this price should get here around this time. It's not telling you it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right? Don't tell you when it's going to happen, but it'll give you an idea. All right? So, what we speculate looking at this impulse, first day will be uh, August 22. Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow, like the movie. All right? The price should be reaching here. Now, let's keep looking. What else we have? Let's take, if I take the larger impulse from this here, it's going to send it, but let me do it. Let me do it. You got to have fun with this thing, people. Let me erase this. Now, let's do for fun this point and this point. Actually, let me do this point and this point. See what happened. Insert. Okay, we have 1 day, right? You want to see, what is it? Time zone. I have 1 point here. Impulse here. And this give me a further down here. Hey, 822. 822, ladies and gentlemen. So we had 2 days back to back from 2 different impulses. Let's try the last one. From here to here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Le Fibonacci. Le Fibo. My father was Italian from Calabria. My mother from Spain, Canada Island. I was born in Dominican Republic, and I lived most of my life in New York City. I married a Filipino woman. What are my kids, people? That's what you call El Meltico Pot. I'm losing it here, people. All right, what are we doing? Oh, time zone. Let's measure this impulse because these points are already established. Oh, that's another thing. The points have to be already established. This point is already established, moving so much down. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Impulse. I have 820, but I don't believe it unless something drastic happens, people. I don't believe it's gonna be today that I hit the target. So when 821 to 822, this price, according to this projection, based in historical data, based on a Fibonacci calculation, should get here between the 20, I don't believe it, people. That's my opinion. Unless something happened. But so we have 20 to 21 to 22. I got 2 projections, 22 and 1 21. So 21 to 22 of August, this price should hit this target. Let it be written. Let it be done. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe.